A hard drive is the hardware component that stores all of your digital content. Your documents, pictures, music, videos, programs, application preferences, and operating system represent digital content stored on a hard drive. A hard disk drive is a non-volatile computer storage device. That means it can retain stored information even after power is removed. Currently, we can divide hard drive into two types: SSD and HDD. Both SSD and HDD do the same job. They boot your system, and store your applications and personal files. But each type of storage has its own unique traits. Let us see how they differ. A hard disk is made of one or more aluminum platters, coated with a ferromagnetic material. The disk platters that are positioned around a spindle inside a sealed chamber. The chamber also includes read and write heads, actuator arm and spindle motors. The spindle motor is used to spin the platters, which hold the data, at up to 7,200 rotations per minute. As the platters spin, a second motor controls the position of the read and write heads that magnetically recorded information to, and read information from, tracks on each platter. The speed of a hard drive depends upon its RPM. This can be also varied according to different hard drive variants. However, a traditional hard drive will perform slower compared to a flash memory, basically due to its mechanical nature. And also, the data present in them is fragmented. This means that computers that have installed hard drives will experience slow boot time and file transfers. For writing data, HDD constantly relies upon the rotation of platter disks and the movement of read-write head. These mechanical parts need a power input for them to function. This is one of the primary reasons why manufacturers consider SSDs if they build a computer with limited battery life. As we all know that hard drives consist of mechanical parts. Due to the constant rotation of the platter disks and the movement of read-write head, there is a distracting noise produced by the hard drive. This also contributes to vibrations. Furthermore, this noise is more noticeable when the hard drive is in heavy operations like storing large files. Meanwhile, our SSD essentially produces no noise at all. A hard disk drive is more chance to mechanical failures, because they contain moving parts. The platters disks and the read-write head present in a HDD is located in close proximity to each other. Therefore, whenever there is a drop and shudders, they can scrape each other, causing damages. This can result in overall device corruption. Hence, when using a hard drive, it should be handled more carefully. SSDs got their name, solid state, because they have no moving parts. Instead of reading and writing data to a spinning platter, an SSD stores data on flash memory chips, sometimes referred to as NAND flash memory. In this way, an SSD is essentially no different than a USB flash drive. In addition to memory chips, an SSD also has a controller chip. The controller is responsible for knowing where data is stored on the device and can find requested data in nanoseconds, almost instantly, which makes SSDs very fast storage devices. HDD reads and writes data magnetically, which is one of the oldest storage media in continuous use. The magnetic properties, however, can lead to mechanical breakdowns. SSD have no moving parts, so it is not subject to the mechanical failure. Without moving parts, SSDs are more durable, run cooler and use less energy. There are two common types of SSDs. The oldest form of SSD uses SATA 3 interface. This is a legacy connector that was originally designed for hard disk drives. And SSDs adopted this interface as well. It has the advantage of nearly universal compatibility, but is relatively slow. Another SSDs use the Non-Volatile Memory Express (NVMe) standard. This is a faster design with lower latency, and connects to computers via the PCIe interface rather than SATA.